This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2007 Dodge Ram 3500 crew cab dual rear wheel. It is a dealer trade-in, has 92,700 miles. Purchased directly from the Dodge dealer here in town. And usually when they're under 100,000 miles, they keep them to resell them. We knew what the issue was in this truck, which is why they didn't sell it. They needed an EGR valve, it needed a clutch, and it needed a flywheel. In their shop hours, they wouldn't do that. Okay, so it does have a brand new clutch, does have a brand new EGR valve, and it does have a new flywheel. And we also replaced the three front drive shaft U-joints. Other than that, thing's perfect. Beautiful truck. Tires are about 30% tread. So sometime in the next couple thousand miles it's going to need some tires. But other than that, what you see is what you're getting here. It's a shame that they can't allot money for it, but they have to pay for it in their shop hours. And they just can't do that. They can't do that. And then they would, their money, it would have cost them probably $3,000, $2,500 to do this work in their shop hours, and they couldn't do that. So we did it. Anyway, this is a really nice truck, and it's 92,000 miles, very low. I forgot to add, it's a manual transmission, 6-speed manual, 4-wheel drive. When we get them here, once we get them here, we put them through about a 2-hour inspection, driving, measurements, up in the air, wheels, undercarriage, the whole bit. And that's how we discovered that. And we were wondering why they had a 92,000 mile truck from Larry Miller Dodge in any situation like that where they would be selling, especially when it's this pretty. And that's why. We believe by inspecting the clutch that the clutch was done, but it was done incorrectly, which kind of screwed up the flywheel, which is why we were getting a little bit of a vibration. And the vibration led us to doing all that. And so now it's done. So you got a brand new clutch, you got a brand new flywheel, you got brand new EGR valve. Tow package. Really pretty truck. It's always made me wonder the sanity of these new car dealers when they get a truck like this in that has an issue that needs to be dealt with, and they don't deal with it. And if they can't, that would be Sutter. Alright, let's see. Let me fire this thing up. We'll look under the hood. Oh, it also got a new emergency brake Obviously, when you have a manual transmission car, you want one of them. Good emergency brake. It's got one of those also. Everything is original. Back to the passenger rear window. Here's the window. Thought that was a stain, but that was just some sort of something on the seat sitting there. This would be your, let's see, passenger front window. There's a little hole right here that we had our mobile repair guy come and take care of. I think there was one on the driver's seat also. You have manuals. There's your driver rear window. Driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Got mirrors. Out, in, up, down, other side, out, in, up, down. Alright. Let's see. Power seat on the driver's side, back, forward, full seat up, full seat down, front tilt up, front tilt down, rear tilt up, rear tilt down. Make sure there's nothing under this mat. It's not. Tilt down. Alright, let's see. There's that. There you go. 92,757 miles.
That PJ Envy Angela Yee to my left. Should I get him? Get him, girl!
There's your radio. You got cruise control. Let's see. Cruise control here. That's on and off. Let's see. Air conditioning's working perfectly. It's high, low. All the switches are working. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got the overhead. There's all that stuff. Alright, I'm teaching Jason how to drive a manual transmission, so he's going to come over here and give it a whirl. Obviously, I can't do a video on a manual without a little assistance from a first-time manual transmission driver. So, wish me luck. Alright, what are we doing, Jason?
For the reverse.
There's reverse. And that'd be low. Now we're going to
For high.
reverse, for high. There you go. And in low. Alright, perfect. And we did a clutch. We did a flywheel, did an EGR valve. What else?
That's it.
Oh,
and the U-joints in the front shaft.
there you go. All right, this is on a clear title, so if you come to Tucson to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, obviously, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees $250, tax is 2% city sales tax in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If you come from a state with a tax rate of 3%, you're going to pay 5%. If you come from a state with 7%, you're going to pay 9%. Pretty simple. If you come from Alaska, there's a 0, so you're only going to pay 2%. If you pay by wire and ship, there's no dock fee, there's no taxes. We will notarize the title, sign it off to you, scan it into your online file. We'll even scan in the envelope we send it in. You'll have an online file that will include the title that we received from Larry Miller Dodge. Everything that we have on the vehicle. There will be 60, probably maybe up to 80, because this is a big truck, HD pictures. You'll have a magnifying glass that you can click on and zoom in on. Really close. It's pretty cool. The copy of the title will be in the ad of this video. As much information as we have, we give you. We did the repairs that obviously Larry Miller didn't want to do, or they would have done them and put it on their front line. It's that clean. So this is one of those rare under 100,000 mile vehicles that we figured out why they didn't resell on their used car lot. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Deposit. $500 deposit. Please get that in once we have an agreed upon price. Get that in. Once it's in, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and it's yours. It's a dumb question, but how's the clutch feel?
Clutch is good.
I always say that in the manual transmission video because people want to know. It's brand new. It should be good. Let's see. Deposit. And last part of this video, I say this at the end of every video I ever do. Please verify that by looking at all the other vehicles online that we have, and you'll see at the end of the video, I always give you the speech. The speech is, this is not a new car. New truck in this case. It's out of warranty by miles and by year. That means that the engineers who built this, the designers who designed it, had no idea what was going to happen after X amount of miles or years. So that's why they gave it an end to the warranty. If they could have given it a 10-year, 200,000 mile warranty, they would have. And they would have charged more for the truck and it would be worth more. They couldn't because they don't know what's going to happen. That's why. They don't know more than us. We didn't build it. So what we're telling you is what we know. If you are risk averse, I would suggest buying new vehicles, new toasters, new lazy boy recliners, new everything every time. Because you're bound to be disappointed by something that you buy used. Something's going to happen. Now this truck, it's been through the ringer with us, like every vehicle. We know what's wrong with it today. We don't know what's going to happen to it next week. So if you need that really good feeling that you know that nothing's going to happen that's going to cost you money, you got to go buy a brand new one. I don't even know if they make a manual transmission anymore. They don't.
Not a Dodge.
Not a Dodge. They don't make a manual Dodge anymore. So there you go. I guess you could buy an automatic version of this, and I think that this thing is probably well into the 50s or maybe 60s. And you can do that. Otherwise, please remember that the money you're saving by buying this truck is money that may have to, at least some of it, go into a repair sooner or later. It's hard to imagine this truck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine this truck breaking anytime soon unless you, I don't know, maybe drive it into a lake. That would break it. But that's what I have to say on this subject, okay? If it gets to you and it needs a window motor or an injector or whatever, I suggest going to get one and get it installed. Okay? That is it. Thank you for your time.